I'm thinking of an Aerosmith song. And this one's going to be random. I don't think you're going to guess this one. Because we haven't been, this is the first time back in the tasting room for a little while.
It's been a long time. It really looks good.
Yeah, I've really changed the place. It's a different shade of green.
Good to be
no one
home.
can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to be home.
I was thinking of Aerosmith, Back in the Saddle.
Oh,
Kinda
okay.
what it feels like.
Back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one. There we go. Or you could have gone, and I think it might have been because your wife was just singing another version of Back in the Saddle out there.
I'm back in the saddle.
Yeah. So I
that's
think
the
that's-
Gene Autry version. I
That's what
think.
triggered it in my brain.
Okay.
I don't think they tied together though.
No,
It's not.
That's not the same
I
song.
don't think it's the same song. So since this is our first time back for a little while, I thought we would kind of ease into it. You know, you don't
Okay.
want to just go full bore. You gotta keep it slow.
We must reacclimate ourselves.
Yeah,
To
a
this
little bit.
process.
And the best way to do that is with something we know, which is a beer. Of course, we do a lot of those.
I think we're got a non-stop string of them coming
Yeah,
again.
we
so.
are. Yeah, after this one, it'll be the California choo-choo train.
Oh,
will be
yeah.
coming through.
It's gonna be
But
delicious.
until then, today we've got something from our friends in Colorado. For this Give It a Shot, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are back here at AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage we're about today is, as Andrew said, a beer from Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's their Loose Leaf Ale.
Yes. So they're going for the sessionable variety of this style, which has become super popular. I don't think there's
I like it.
a brewery out there that's been doing it. Yeah, I like it because they seem to have gotten it right. It
Yeah.
used to be sessionable to me, kind of meant slightly flavorless, a little boring, not too exciting.
Although we did do a session beer podcast a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
And there were good ones in there.
There were ones to be found, and different ones, because that was when we had we had something from
We did it with Eric Green, actually, too.
yeah. We had Guinness.
Yeah.
we had
the 8th Street Ale from Four Peaks.
correct. Okay.
We did the Levitation from Stone.
Yeah, and the Levitation was one of the more flavorful ones.
It's I still drink that. I think it's
Yeah.
great. And there was one other one in there because I'm pretty sure there were 4. Was there a? I can't remember.
it.
But you should help us remember and go back into the
let's go
archives.
into the archives
which is
and
what we're going to do.
Check
that out.
Because we'll look at that after the show
So-
here to figure that out.
Yeah.
But what has been the resurgence then is almost turning what is considered either a very strong pale ale or an IPA into the sessionable
Yeah.
style of beer. So very hop forward, that type of thing, and that's what Odell has done. This was originally brewed on their 5-barrel system, so it was kind of a test batches. People loved it so much they started bottling it, and then now as of April, this is now going to be a year-round release.
And it's called loose leaf, and that's a term you usually hear associated in the tea world.
Yeah, that was what I thought of when I first saw it
So-
too. I was like, are they going to use tea in here too? And no, the loose leaf is probably they're just talking about whole leaf hops.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what they're going
Maybe
for.
throwing, I don't know, do they dry hop or
Yeah.
maybe thrown in at the end? So that could be when
they're
they're
hopping,
loose.
every
Just
which
thrown
way
in
but
there.
loose. There's 5 different hops in here. The only one they mentioned specifically by name that I could find was Cascade.
Okay.
They used that one at the end, and they've gone pretty light on the alcohol in this one. What was it?
4.5.
4.5. Okay, so that's really it's easily sessionable.
Correct. Easy for you to say.
Yeah, not at all. Not
You
at
know,
all.
hop wise, I was thinking of this the other day, and I probably need like a little hop cheat sheet. You probably have the different
I have
flavor
some.
characteristics in your head already, but
Oh.
they're coming out with so many now,
Oh, yeah.
and new ones all the time. Great
Well-
article in Imbibe magazine recently that listed a lot of them talking about IPAs, and yeah, I just need like a little, because I know Centennials and Simcoes and Amarillos, and they all are associated with certain basic, and that's what I need, that little sheet right here.
A
So
little flavor.
a little
flavor
hop, hop
characteristic.
cheat sheet. I wonder, there's probably somebody's
of
done
those-
that probably.
Oh yeah,
already.
and a lot of those though too. Like usually it's like, well, if you like this one, it's also like these 2 or 3 others because there's a lot of them that either you can substitute for if you're brewing, or because as things become scarce, and sometimes a lot of them are just even a trademark name. that
Oh,
come from,
okay.
like different ones. Like Jason and I just brewed a beer with Mosaic. That's like a trademark. There's all these different. Some of those are more of like
Mosaic.
they created something. Oh, are you
That's a
excited
good
about
one. I'm excited about
well,
that.
it's a single hop. You can try that.
Yeah, that's-
we can try that. But to the beer at hand,
That is
straw.
Yeah, clear.
Straw with a little bit more, a little hint of yellow in there.
Pretty clear, good
Yeah.
carbonation. Reminds me of like almost when we did the Kolsch's. That maybe not quite that, a little darker than that.
Yes.
Maybe more like into a Pilsner sort of yellow color.
Definitely reminds me of the Daytime, which is very. That's one of my favorites right now from
That's
Lagunitas.
delicious also.
Yeah, like color wise.
Yeah.
Now to the aroma.
get a little bit of like to me the undertone comes up first, the more of like the resinous almost, almost like a European Pilsner-y sort of
I think
lower
so.
note
that
hits me first.
That there definitely is a Pilsner malt kind of aroma in there at first, and then after that I get some nice citrus.
Yeah, it's at the end. Definitely doesn't lead with that. But, that's intriguing.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely different than what I've had from, like I said, the one we just mentioned, even like the go-to from Stone. Those seem to be doing more of the very, piney, savory resin thing. Almost, and I know I say this and probably everyone thinks I'm crazy, sunflower seed. There's like a seedy quality to it, and not like a bad part of town seedy, but like actually like seeds, like sunflower seed-like type quality to it. But
seedish.
I already like that because this one is different.
Different. Yeah, I agree.
But will the taste be different? Dun dun dun.
Let's find out.
Okay.
It is different, but only in that, to me, the flavor is reversed. Not the flavor. The flavor sensations are reversed. I get the lighter, fruitier notes, but then it finishes, to me, almost like a European Pilsner sort of beer.
Yeah, it's very crisp, a little dry at the back.
Mm-hmm.
The nice kind of very light lemon citrus fruit kind of comes through. Almost a little lime too, something like that. It's very much those lighter kind of fruit flavors coming through, which is really nice. It's very bright. It almost dances on my tongue a little bit, but I really like
a little
like
dry.
Just because for this style of beer that's become so prevalent, this one seems to has gone a little bit different, at least with their hops. And definitely, I think the malts too. Like there's like that combination of things. It's nice because it's different.
And obviously IPA, one of our favorite beer styles. And we're very happy that session IPAs are becoming so popular. And this is not an IPA. This is an ale. And at least I wouldn't even come close to putting it in an IPA category.
No, it's like it's kind of pale ale.
Pale ale, yeah, right, yeah.
They're not saying that, but I think that's kind of like the hop flavor.
But I like that it throws in that lower quality, that lower note, that sort of drier finish, and that crispness.
Yeah,
I like that.
This reminds me of like when we're over at your house and just hanging out by the pool and stuff like that, and just doing whatever, and you're reaching in the chest and then grabbing something like this, just something a little bit lighter, refreshing. Like this, and then balancing out with the water too, because you're outside. You don't want to pass out from everything. But no, I think I really like that.
Yeah,
that definitely threw me for a loop. I was kind of expecting a little bit of what I'd already had, and that was, went in a nice different direction.
I agree.
And what is also a great direction for you to go in as a listener is to the website at aboutbeverages.com. That is where you can find the tasting notes, and as well as where this hits on our recommendation scale. And while you're there, definitely check out all the other session beers, as Keith talked about earlier, that we've had in the past. Most of those, I think all of them, are still around. So, like I said, those reviews, we still stand by them.
Yeah, right. Unless it's a new batch.
Unless they've really changed something, we still stand by them. And if they have, let us know. If you think we were totally off base on something, we're happy to find that out as well.
We'd love to hear your feedback. Love to share what we feel, and we'd love to hear what you've got going on as well. So,
but whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.